my weekly schedule. That's what I wanted to talk a little bit about too. Was
let's talk about it.
Was the fact that my workplace,
your employer, we won't say the name,
right? So they like to put out the schedules a couple weeks in advance,
okay,
which is all well and good, but I work third shift.
Right.
It's just me and another dude that we're the only two that work third shift.
Right.
And we have the entire time I've been on third shift, our schedule has been the same time. We both get on the nights that we work together.
Mm-hmm.
We both get in at 9, and we both leave when all the work is done.
Right.
I have Sunday and Wednesdays off. It sucks having my days off,
Split
separate.
Up. Yeah.
But that's the way it goes. I'm the newest one on third shift, so I've kind of got to deal with it.
Right.
But so there's not too many changes to our schedule, so it's just like whatever. But last week I find out that my partner goes on vacation this week.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay. And in that same conversation, my boss is like, so you know that you're working 6 days next week, right? Okay, what?
You're like, I did not. No.
Right. It's like, I've got babies. It would be nice to, like, I'm not saying I've got children, so no, like, I still need the money.
Right.
But I still have children I'd like to see and take care of, and children still kind of fit into my schedule, so I've got to be able to fit in like pickups and drop-offs and stuff like that, and
right,
the home life side of things, rather than just be like, sorry, no can do. Work says I'm fucked. So they bring it up and they're just like, your partner's going on vacation next week, so you've got 6 days. Neat. And so,
is this just for 1 week? Or?
Yeah. So I mean, I've got to endure, but all week long, like, I get to look forward to going in at 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Yeah.
And being in this warehouse by myself from 9 p.m. till 4 in the morning.
Right.
Not saying that I get off at 4 in the morning, but that's when people start coming in for the day. And
at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
And just to illustrate to you, Monday night. Monday night. Monday night I went in at 9 p.m. and I didn't get off work until Tuesday morning at 10:30 in the morning.
Really?
Yeah. So I worked my ass off. Went home, slept for a couple hours, went back in Tuesday night and worked 9 p.m. to 5:30 in the morning.
Jeez.
Yeah, so, and there are some nights where I'll get in at 9 p.m. and they're like, there's not that much to do tonight, so I end up getting off at like 1 or 2 in the morning. Those nights are great. But the constant is going in at 9 p.m. and talking to myself till I look crazy, basically, and that takes a toll on people. Like, I go to work and I listen to podcasts in a little earbud in my ear, just to have some sort of semblance of conversation.
Right.
Like I talk to you on our podcast.
Yep.
And that's only once a week. That it doesn't really make up for the other nearly 70 hours that I'm just walking around talking to myself.
I meant to say this earlier, but if you just want to, while you're at work, if you just want to text me anything that you think of, I won't respond to it because I'll be asleep.
Right.
But you can do that if it makes you feel better. Like, and then in the morning,
you'll
when
go
I can,
I'll
respond.
Okay. You'll respond while I'm asleep.
While you're asleep, and then you see where I'm going with this.
Tell you what, I'm down.
Okay.
I'm still okay with this. So make sure you have your ringer off because I'm gonna blow your shit up. But yeah, and then talking to another buddy who's in a union, he's like, so what do you do? I go into a warehouse at 9 p.m. And he's like, so you work by yourself? I go, yeah. He goes, no. I was like, yeah. He goes, no. I go, still, yeah. He goes, no, that's illegal. That's bad. I was like, how so? He's like, if you're in the warehouse by yourself and something happens to you, you bleed out. You die, and that's
you're dead, dude.
And they're like, oops, those are one of the hazards that come with the job. No, that's not right. And he's like, and I told him, I was like, we've got like 3 bosses that are there from 9 to 5,
Right.
and then no bosses, from 8 at night till 7 o'clock in the morning. He's like, that's bad.
That is
Like,
bad.
Even having somebody there that can be like, hey, everything okay out here? Oh shit, you're dying. Like, even that would be more helpful than.
Yeah, it would suck, man. If you got
Yeah.
hurt at 1 o'clock in the morning, and your boss comes in at 5 in the morning or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, he's
and,
long
and
gone.
you're dead.
Yeah.
You're just laying there dead in a warehouse.
Yeah.
Not good, man.
But
So, are you gonna sue? Are you gonna sue your employer?
I don't think I'm that type of guy. But just little stuff to think about that eats away at my brain, and I don't know. It definitely helps for the creative process, like actually being able to talk out my ideas and stuff like that all night long while I'm at work, and then write them down or put them in my phone has helped a lot with like coming up with new material. So I don't know. I was hoping that we were gonna make it onto this comedy festival coming up.
We did not.
Yeah,
I didn't make it in the stand-up because I'm an awful stand-up comedian. We didn't make it in the
I didn't make it in
variety
either side.
because we're an awful podcast.
Yeah, our podcast sucks ass.
It was really sweet. Mike Lucas actually texted me and was like, "Hey, I hope you didn't take that personal. We got 250 submissions.
Right.
You scored high. Just But the video I sent in was for a crowd of like 15 people.
Right.
I originally was going to have my video recorded the night before at the Raccoon Motel where I had a phenomenal set.
Yeah.
But Anthony Natarelli, who does that, was like, "Hey, do you mind if I just come to the mic tomorrow?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." Thinking that at the mic there would be like 50 or 60 people like there normally is.
Right.
And there was like 12 people or something. And so while my jokes were very funny, if you're a judge, like going over criteria, people laughing is one of those factors. And
right.
So
there wasn't a lot of it.
There was not a lot of it because there wasn't anybody there.
Right. Well, I did not get a message from Mike, so I'm assuming that he hates my guts.
No, he just loves me very much.
Oh, fair.
That's
His love for
but,
you, his love for you comes back and looks like hatred for me.
That's just how you perceive it. Because
I do.
You're a jealous god.
I am. Like, if I see somebody else get a high and I get an okay back,
right?
Like, yeah. I take that personal.
I get it.
There's no way to change that.
I'm actually doing him and Daniel Frana do a showcase at the end of the month, every month in Iowa City called Let's Do This, and I'm opening for the headliner. It'll probably be me and a few other people.
Yeah.
But at the end of this month, I'm gonna go do that show for him. So
nice.
Didn't get into the festival, but I am doing a show for him. So
yeah, very cool.
Not a complete wash, I guess.
Right. Well, I tell you what.
Tell me.
Do you have all the shows booked for the rest of the month?
For the rest of this month, yes.
Damn it.
But not next month. Well,
because I'm trying to do like the once a month thing. So if you had an opening this month, I was like, I'll hop on it. But
would you? Well, I don't know. Tomorrow, I think we're starting late, so tomorrow would not. I was gonna say you could always come do like a 5-minute guest spot, but
yeah.
I mean, not always, but I'm trying to. One of the things that I'm trying to do is just give people that are not the house comics.
Yeah.
There's like 4 house comics. There's Chris, Bobby, James, and Donnie. They're house comics. They can do shows pretty much whenever they want.
Yeah.
If you're not a house comic, I'm trying to get it like every 5 to 6 weeks, just so that when people come, they have more of a variety. Because
absolutely.
we kind of ran into that problem where it was the same like 5 or 6 people every week or every other week, and it just becomes a little much. And no offense to those people that were doing it a lot. I mean, they're all great comedians, but
right. But you have to have a mind for the audience.
If there's an audience member that's coming every week and he's just seeing the same people, pretty soon he's not going to come.
Yeah.
And so we just want to. I've been reaching out to a lot of comics in Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, a few in Dubuque. Some of the people around here that don't do many shows, I try to give them more opportunities because I think Iowa has a great scene. It's small, but there's some really top-notch comedians that go off to other places like Chicago, New York, and LA, and just do great work.
Does Cedar Rapids still do the open mic on Wednesday?
They do. Yep, we could go to it tonight if we want, but I'm not.
I cannot.
You can't. And I could, but I'm not. I'm going to go to bed because I'm very tired.
Tell you what, you want to make a plan to go to Cedar Rapids next Wednesday?
I will think about it.
Okay.
I know that. So I'm hosting at Penguins on the 7th. So in like a month I'm hosting. So you could definitely come to that with me. But yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
I like doing comedy.
Yeah. Well, if I want to follow through on this plan,
what would be fun is if we did next week's podcast on the way up to Cedar Rapids.
We can do that.
Yeah, we could.
We can do that on the road.
Yeah, man. Let's think about it.
For sure.
All right, you got anything else, my man?
Yeah, I'm going to close out this week's podcast. Just telling you guys, if you would like to follow us on Twitter or get a hold of us on Twitter, you can follow Jake at JD827. That's JAYDEE 827. I'm on there as Boris the Idiot. Idiot is spelled ID10T. You can also follow the podcast as a whole at Taco Tuesday Pod. You can follow our friends over at Quest End Network at Quest End Network on Twitter. I'm on Instagram as Boris the Idiot. Jake is on Instagram at Jake Your Booty 2. If you like listening to our podcast and like to hear like-minded podcasts, you can go to www.questendnetwork.com. They've got a bunch of podcasts that are on Podomatic, Stitcher, Podbean, Spreaker, iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, you name it. They've got a little bit of everything. Twitch streams, Discord channels, articles, podcasts, whatever you need to pass the time, they've got it. So go over there, check that stuff out. For the time being, my name's Brandon.
And I'm Jake.
You guys have a good rest of your week.